Okay, let's go.
You hear a jingle.
Yes.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Alright, let's go.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Here got a key.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay, we got some food for a thought. Got a shirt over here, just gonna grab it. Disco ass blazer. Okay, what is this? Someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Players is still on, rolling empty. Oh, we got a tape right here. Empty cassette case. Hey, we just examined this earlier. A shoe. Okay, I only got a left foot though. And we got something on the fan above us.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
How the hell did my necktie, I assume it's mine, because I'm the only one here, right? Okay, how the hell did it went up there? Pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. Pull on the fan, I guess?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Ah. Oh, we got a check. A skill check. Okay, that's interesting. That reminds me of you know, board games and stuff. Pull on the light bulb. That's dangerous, right? Okay, since we are at 97%, we should be fine. Let's just do it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Oh.
With 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay. Let me know, guys, if you want me to try different options in the chat. I will just, you know, test it out and see how it goes. Okay, let's check out this broken glasses.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
And oh, we got calculus. Let's
The
look up.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Visual calculus, easy. Access the damage. Oh yeah.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor.
Oh, that's
from
pretty
pulling
cool,
the tool
actually.
back in after impact.
Access the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Ah, that explains it.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Alright, let's just
Cool
grab it.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Nice, we got the task, I think. Find your other shoe. This is like a green snake skin shoe is missing its partner. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again, right? Yep. Just... Okay, I need to go out and grab it apparently. Let's just check it out. My head is still hurting. Oh yes, I can run. There's something on the table. Oh, money? 40 cents real. Smell the sea makes you dizzy. Anything we can examine? Oh, there's my shoe. So I guess the calculus was right. A gust of rainy wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Comfy, eh? Okay, let's just get back in. Collect bottles and sell them at Fritley. Okay. Is that the only way to earn money? Seems rather pathetic. I'm not sure what is wrong or what is this. Here is 51. What's wrong with my face? Okay, nothing. Nothing special apparently. Bird failed to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. They say bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. I got a shirt right here. That's my shirt, right? Okay, got a door. Can't open that door apparently. Oh, white satin shirt jacket. Esprit de corpse. Conceptualization, -1 suggestion. Suggestion, if I remember correctly, is for charm. Not good though. Let's remove the shirt. Just with the blazer. Saber beret. Electrochemistry. Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep that. Inland Empire. Composure. Oh, okay. My saver ferry drops a bit. Drops by 2 because of this two weird weird combination of outfit. Okay, let's just do a quick save. Talk to the mirror, I guess.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
What?
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
What? Okay. I don't even remember who am I, apparently. Wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the board, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there.
Inland
and you will
Empire.
never unbecome it.
I remember that is what my gut feeling is. Touch it first.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong with my face?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
The heck?
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it.
Whoa.
It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not.
Oh no.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Ouch. I'm not scared. Wipe the mirror now. What the heck is wrong with my face? Why am I like smirking?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. It's a face of late stage alcoholic. Should we go like crazy? Some kind of superstar, or is it late stage of alcoholic? Dear Lord help me seems to be like a normal reaction. Let's go for late stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face.
What?
Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is just making it itself. What? I have no idea why though.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to
Oh
stop.
my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
I have to do it alongside, I guess.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. Suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. There is some charm to it. I'm good. I think I'm thinking to go for like third and fourth option. For the ladies or a charm. Let's go for charm, right?
There might have been 10 years ago.
What?
It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Source of the expression. No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order. It belongs in the new, the
Yay.
third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
I kind of like his voice though. It's very deep, very, soothing in a way.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion.
Guillaume
If it
Lamillion.
doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
That is kind of weird. Adopted it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Don't worry.
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else?
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
Darkness.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Oh, know the origin. I managed to increase it to 17%. Stop the oppression. That doesn't look like me. As in, if I don't stop the smile. Nah. Well, even if I want to, I'm gonna have to load a few more times. I think it's gonna be a bit tough. Let the mirror be, shall we? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Anything else in the room? No. We got a lady right here.
Hello, officer.
Should we talk to her? Should we even talk to her? I'm not even sure. Oh, what is this? I think on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, I cannot actually. I think we should, right? I don't know. Should I think I can actually tend to her later. Feels like it's not that rush. Reopen a closed white check. Interesting. Okay. What's up? What's going on here? Some of the clothes for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. Big karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing. Speakers connected radio, music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Also is beauty. Also is cubic content obscured by the hangover. Yes, that's true.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system.
Really?
By other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. I am a superstar.
Precisely no evidence to the contrary. So yes, it's likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
The church song? Get the crowd going.
No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid.
Stupid.
Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
What? Hey, sing karaoke? Really? There's another guy here that we need to talk, I think. Oh, what's this? No Safet. Oh, that's good. Healing item. Reserved for personnel. What's that on the table? Pinball machine is unplugged. What's up, lady?
Hello, sweetie.
Cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, is this this guy, I guess? By the way... Wait, I heard something.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What is that?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wow. It's pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
It's pretty interesting. Oh yes, I do have something. Gamalion or something. -1 logic. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Feels weird. Okay, I'm gonna check this guy out before I talk to the orange guy. Bottle of rum. Sleeping dog worker. A man is sleeping at a table wearing mud cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wall Pines encircled by a logo of a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Itch, right?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna help myself on this.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
Okay,
Use
about this,
magnesium
right?
to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Health and morale. Okay. What the heck? Wake him up. Inspect the piece of plastic in his
It's a
carabiner.
dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Diego S. John. Why should I wake him up? Steal the dog worker's ID. Wait.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a
Shit,
shift
really?
card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago,
Let's try
your
to
fingers
steal
find
it.
their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. Are you positive that what you're doing here is proper police conduct? You can still leave and do nothing.
Oh no. Morale. I'm not sure though. Should I steal the document? But that ID doesn't really work. Since it's not me, right? Search through the pocketbook and take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 Real. It feels nice and greasy.
Yay. That's all.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. You're not 100% clear what you did here was right, but to hell with it.
To hell with it. Okay. Shall we talk to this dude? I think we should, right?
A bespectacled man
Kim
in an orange
Kitsuragi.
bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
This is my cop senses.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I think he is my partner? A cop?
He is your half-brother.
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
He's Japanese, that's for sure.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
What? I don't really know my name. Conceptualization, invent a name of yourself. Should I? That's kind of weird though. Let's go.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name
Squint.
should be deep gold and orange.
Deep gold
like
and
a
orange.
forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Oh no. So does that mean it's not yet time? I think so. Let's go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I've been drinking, I'm sure. You mean that guy? I don't know, man. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What? Interview?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Okay.
But even
Yes.
if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body. Oh yeah, I did. Heard about it. I don't think so.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What a shame.
Okay.
Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Rip that body down. Can't remember anything though.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure
Ouch.
for a headache is, of course,
Morphine.
They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Cigarettes, eh? Let's
After
go.
it's been up in the tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
Delicate goods, filled with stinking horrors.
Thinking horrors. Okay, let's get going. I'm not even sure I should answer 2 and 3 though. Because he's really, I mean, he was really confident when he said he knows me as a cop. Let's go.
To you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Oh wait.
You mean you don't have a badge?
No. I have it.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I'm actually surprised he didn't ask about my expression. Report your badge is missing, really. Okay. Just need to suppress the urge to show up. Oh, okay. Sing karaoke. More people at the bar evening. Get hold of a sad song on tape. Are we even able to do so? Okay, I'm just gonna go up. And check out that girl earlier with my buddy here. Oh wait, that girl is gone. Really? Okay, maybe I should have just talked to her earlier. Let's go. Work.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard
Unimpressive
notices you
beard.
approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Could he be irritated with you? He avoids eye contact altogether, like you're not even there.
Mr. Gart, right?
Guard.
You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Uh-oh. He's expecting my name. The Harbinger of Ruin. Oh, I remember that conceptualization was talking about this. Okay,
Are
let's
you
go.
kidding me?
Go orange and smell like
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
What?
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Okay.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze.
Ooh.
Then he gives in.
Authority, eh?
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Who made the call? That's
This
new
sounds
cost.
like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just
Right.
got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Oh,
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
oh. Alright then, questions. I got this. Play the fool. Let's go.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Ask them. Let's
yes,
go.
yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Dry.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay, let's look for the location.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
What? Okay, how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
What?
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the
Franco-Negro.
plains and nations of the enemies of mankind, 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous. Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
That is weird.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Let's go for day.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
What?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Sylvie, eh?
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't
The
really know.
borders.
You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dog workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear.
Would.
A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you
What
kill
are you,
him?
crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Yeah, let's go with Sylvie.
She went away because none of your business.
Really?
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Yes, everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number, that's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh. Didn't go
I asked an
well.
employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
What? I'm a feminist. Wait, you're right. I probably should have asked. This is being a coward because we are not like that anyway. Everything got to do with everything. Okay, let's go with feminist.
What?
Total raging feminist. You have a fellas in your ear. Let's go with that.
That's good. But there is a timetable for this investigation, dictated to us by the stages of decomposition. And it says we need to move on.
Uh-oh.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay. Well, he is the cafeteria manager, so that's all.
Let's go.
We got some experience. Here we got a feminist agenda, +2 authority against man. Oh, nice, nice. Let's go. Chromosome. We need to call Sylvia later.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
What? Mr. Feminist. Like how exactly? This is a red check, it cannot be retried. Slip away unnoticed. This is funny. Let's go!
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
But at least we got 5 AXP, right? Let's go. I don't have any money though, I only have $5 from that, you know, pass out dude earlier. Okay, we gotta do a quick check on stuff. What the heck? Pigs go home. We talk to this lady.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
RCM means the police, I guess.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
Oh, questions?
Of course. What can I help you with?
Directions?
Of course. Where to?
Dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it.
Finally.
Even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Oh. This area is called Roundabout
He
North.
knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What's on the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings,
That side?
some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Pier, buildings, apartments. You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
It's kind of
holidays?
interesting.
Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
On the east, I think on the right. Oh, fleet store. Okay, that's where I got my... I can actually buy medicine, but I'm kind of broke right now.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Fish market, eh?
It's just water.
West.
No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Okay, that's all.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Back straight. Why you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Ooh. Cool. What are you doing
I
here?
am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Uh-oh.
She realizes she's about to criticize your work, or lack thereof.
Uh-oh. Right.
Yes, it smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Ouch.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Uncomfortable. Point to it.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
You didn't say she wrote it. You asked what it was doing there.
Sir, it was implied in your question.
The timidness is gone for a second. Something else takes its place. A readiness.
Oh.
I don't know anything about that either.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
Ouch. So I'm a pig, eh?
No need to
Oink.
worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She must be very diligent about the glove use, because her hands are clean and delicate.
Interesting. Alright, alright. I got a glove that we could wear in the facing bye-bye bugs. Interfacing. Okay. Click save. Okay, this is kind of weird.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Cool.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Ooh. What are we looking at?
This is the Capri Cinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Oh.
The Caprice motocross does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Oh.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
Yeah, it looks slightly sporty in a sense.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like tip-top, detective?
Tip top, eh?
The Tip-Top Tournée is an inter-Isoleri racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Okay, I guess I could get into his good side by saying adore it.
Really? Well, I'm not indifferent on the matter either.
Fellow fan. Well, I can't drive it somewhere.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge,
What's the
the
preheater
indicator pin
gauge?
jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder. All seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Well, I guess Kim has been treating you well.
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Release.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering
Okay,
levers,
before
a
wait,
radio on
pull out
a
the
hook,
pull
a
out.
pull-out, a metallic drawer slides
Let's do
out
this.
from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Work is work. Let's just take it.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Rubble handle chain cutter. Let's
The
go.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Flashlight, yes.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Okay, I'm gonna save before I talk to the radio.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, the frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Call Sylvie and report your badge is missing. We can just do it
The
both of
soft
them.
purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice.
Alice.
Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. Let's go crazy, shall we?
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Firewalker.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Okay. Nah. I think I'm gonna do something else first before I do that. Let's go. 41st Precinct. I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
Old man greet you on the radio. His rattling voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
La 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 la. Okay, let's go.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code.
Oh.
You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Report my passage missing.
But you said... never mind.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I should have done this. Okay, let's just load it. I lied. We have to, right?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a frequency tableau, like the soft.
Hello, Alice.
Let's go.
Is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in,
This
dispatch.
is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
You get a call, girl. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thigh.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get
Marching
to the phone.
woman. Tut, 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 tut.
Just wait. Relax.
Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Sylvie Malaika.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. I'm gonna try to use a different voice for this.
A female voice. Greets you through static. It sounds like he's a million miles away from here.
Okay. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Reeling in Rag.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone.
Uh-oh.
She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
The heck? No way, man. I trust empathy more than electrochemistry. You quit your job? Why?
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
What?
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Okay.
You know whom?
I think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Okay. Either suggestion or violation. Nah. Authority? No. Wait. Failure. Succeeded. Yeah, it's me.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Uh-oh.
What? No, why would you even think that?
You told me I asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Don't be afraid of that fate. You have to stand up for yourself. I'm a feminist, right? So I gotta go along with it. Don't be afraid of that pig.
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
Oops.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Oops.
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
And what does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Oh, right.
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Garbage. The union is the law around here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Okay, let's push on, shall we?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Oh.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people, I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
Ah. What kind of trouble? I'm kind of intrigued.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Ouch.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay. Back off.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you? No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Ah, that's kind of sad.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
The Union has a phone.
So the Union has a phone.
Oh.
And there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
Grab a coffee. This seems like a bad idea.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy? Shall we do it? Let's go.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Let's investigate further. Before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Cool thing.
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
I love birds. We should go what was coming to her. Okay. That sounds like me, alright. Okay, whining doesn't sound like me. Let's go with... Go what was coming to
Okay,
her.
officer.
Crackling static. More static, and yes, more of that sweet static. The violence of your words is obviously scaring her.
Oops.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Okay, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Oh, is it that church song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
What the hell? Was that all?
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Yeah, that sounds kind of intense. That's not so bad. Okay, let's go with sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Gun?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Don't you ever party?
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
When I spoke to God, it seems like I thought you left because I...
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side, the telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
Okay, let's do it. Redemption.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
Gun.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Disco and Raw. Was I singing the smallest church in Saint C?
Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Ooh.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it.
Oh. Okay.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Okay. Ignore Alice and press the button. They will say. Let's try that, shall we?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
What?
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
Damn.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Speed Freaks FM. Look him in the eye. I'm not sorry. Let's go.
Is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
What the hell? Pick up the radio again. Let's go!
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
God damn it! Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
That's crazy. What about heavy or foot? Okay.
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I don't know, man. I don't think reporting my...
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Reporting about my badge seems to be a bad idea, I feel.
This Postlovantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
My god, he got shot.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Be vigilant. Good military votes. Bad it.
The box seems happy.
What? Really?
Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore. And best set mailbox also.
Been there. I feel you, man.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Okay, let's just go. What is this? Oh, so this is the trash with bottles. I need a bag though. Okay, we are at the crime scene. I'm not sure what is this.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Empty cart. Why is there an empty cart?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Is Delta Pinball?
Silence. No one answers your call.
Main hall building B. Oh, we need to do that.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Fortress accident.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tracy Penny.
Whoa. Cracking and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
Wow, 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 wow.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder.
I know,
the
right?
The receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Slipstream SCA.
Oh my God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. Oh my God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Ah, that's true.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Go along with it. Do we know each other? Nah, we can't be too, straightforward. I don't even know who she is. Where are you?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Michelle? What's going on?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Oh, violation. Okay, I can do that later.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
What the?
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No, you ring the doorbell, but
nothing happens.
Try again. You didn't press it hard enough.
Really? Okay, let's go.
Thank you for calling the 24-hour window company. This is an automated message. Are you experiencing a window-related emergency? During non-business hours, please call 00725 477 651. The streets are mean, but we're always there for you.
That's only half true. The streets are mean, but they're not there for you.
Emergency, really?
No, not a window-related one.
12 name cards on the call box read.
Arithmetic boxing for young elites and gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Andrew Orlando Hair SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but what an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Right.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Who's Kuno?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna try that violation thing.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and alright. Maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you... There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
It's you. My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call?
Is this some kind of joke? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
It's the same. Hang on the car.
Press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
What was it again? I can't remember the name. It's gone. Let's go.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Right. Visual calculus. Oh, that's good.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence. Left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
What the heck? Damn bartender.
He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. This has nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, you don't even know why you stopped here. You would never drive recklessly like this, and you don't have a car.
Okay.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
What?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Right. Okay, there's something right there. Yeah, there it is. I messed this up.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, past time, eh? Okay, let's go. Oh, what's that? Something down there. Bookstore? Hard body. Radio City seems important. Looks like a really cool bookstore. Let's talk to this
Hello,
lady.
Sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I'm the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Nope. I just want to know.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
Oh.
But she's cold.
Oh, what the heck? Well, she's cool.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Wow.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
What?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
As up, bankrupt. Let's not corrupt a little girl.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Serious.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Did someone say sneak around in the cellar? We should do that.
Yeah.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. No such thing.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Nope. Bye-bye. You gotta work now. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, we got a boy, a trash bin, a dustbin. Oh, the corpse is there. A human being decomposed. What is this? Magnesium. Oh, nice. Some money. Got something at the back though. Better check out the back. Wait, what's this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Worker boot tracks.
Noted.
Wait. 92%.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Whoa. That is awesome. Go over there. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
What?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others.
Whoa.
The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
400 million.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off, way.
This man is not easily toyed with.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Okay, let's go. Like step number 41
A
shoe.
woman or a kid?
No way, dude.
Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. Nah, let's not mess up the evidence.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in their midst. Someone who wanted to impress their peers.
Oh. Nah, the victim is down, most likely.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Aberration?
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Drummer? What?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Maybe?
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Simply alright. Let's keep a low profile.
Okay. How old? 7 days, yep.
7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Right.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel.
Right.
Do you think there's something we are missing?
Fits too well.
It does. I shouldn't have assumed in the first place. The caller could have lied. The whole thing could be misreported. Should we take another look? Or go?
No, it's good enough. Let's go. Before we talk to the corpse, let's check out the area. Oxidizing? What? Oh, that's the bucket. It's not a bag though. Okay, what is this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Ouch. Let's go check it out.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Ooh, interesting. Let's go. Well, it's kind of dark though. Let's use that tool that we got. Okay. Bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
What?
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no?
Oh.
A secret path the local kids use.
Pig's head. Okay. The heck is this? Ooh, money. Yep. So weird to have a big kid right here. White and red checks. Oh. Wait, are we supposed to go down there? Oh. Be careful. Okay. Auto save. Nice. Yay. Can we actually go here?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Ooh.
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Son of a gun, it's a corpse cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
What? Okay.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Wow.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought it was, or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Uh-oh. I gotta jump. Okay, let's just save before I do something stupid.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
Let's
is
go.
still caught on the railing.
I got it. Ooh.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close my eyes. I don't think I would dare to do that.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive.
Yeah, with that weird smile, right?
Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Gotcha. Shivers. Yeah, it is much better. Collecting rainwater.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads,
"If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here."
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Take
It's
the
a black
picture.
and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that? Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
That's weird. How do we get back there? Forgiving to persons of power. Wow.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Nope. Why should I call? What? Oh. Le Fume. Postcard. Oh, this can be sell. Ooh. Can check this out later. Magnesium, rice. Need office save. Drama minus. I have the reckoner. A bit dry. My visual calculus is pretty good, so I'm not gonna wear it. It looks kinda cool though. Oh, right. Oh no, I can't leave. Oh wait, there's something here.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders, hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Stand steady as ever. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union.
Oh.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Special whirling borscht.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? Remember, Leo, all items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut.
Okay, we can't leave from here apparently. If we jump over, we can't climb back. So most likely we gotta go from the other exit. Yep, we can't go back there.
Control panel with several knobs. Two buttons marked Marsh and Arret are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh on, Arret off.
Ooh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
We just unloaded a container.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Oh dang. soon? Oh.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
You do? Because I don't.
Really?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Open the door.
To turn the handle, to no avail. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside
What the hell?
container.
Persuade the door to open. Oh well. Are we here to talk to the Union or... Wait, there's something there.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Ubi.
From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
Ah, Everard.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an...
I see you are not a Union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Scabs? No.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Ubi?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Okay. What's going on here? Look at the mountains up there. Ching!
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Chemicals?
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Bad cop.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this under hard ease.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Oh.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look. Even now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
What?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh.
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are all right.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
That's the whirling borscht that, we found on the note.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Oh, we got some new clue from here.
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Yeah, it's definitely Spike.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that, yeah?
He didn't actually understand what you meant. and now he's just nodding along.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys.
Okay.
They marginalize what it is today.
Alright.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
Office, eh? It did get some valuable points, but not sure whether it works. I think we have been abandoning our, autopsy on the crops for a bit too long now. I'm just trying to look for a exit. Is this Mr. Edward? Yeah, let's go again.
Before you, with great effort, with a mixture of
Welcome,
He looks.
You go.
Whatever. Forget about that.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. So tell.
The chair you're sitting in.
By the way, I have this. It should be
Wow. That, yes. But you. Oh.
Okay, now.
The world is swallowed by a black. Oh, God. Why didn't you think it's gone? Your gun is.
Are you all right, Harry? It's not like you left.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least.
Come on.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie the rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill, or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him. Fuck yes. You're part of the old guard, the ancient guard, the most corrupt, unholy cops in the land. Chill out like the black dragon you are. Summon a smile on your face, a big shit-eating grin like his. The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible. He seems to be enjoying your little display. Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
Nice bit with the chair, by the way.
Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
Oh, I got a new one. Should have done this before I talked to him. Wait, I got another new one. Not sure what it is.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
I'm rational.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a law man. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everett Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Somehow you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions. Questions will show him who's boss. Whatever you do, don't ask him about the gun first. You don't want him thinking you're scared.
Okay, the gun will be last.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
Hide your confusion.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Oh.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Oh. Jump to the folder.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois. Don't be silly, Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A union man's.
No.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can. But of course, Harry, your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I'm going against you. Never mind the family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world. Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
What the heck?
Nonsense, Harry. You lit up this container when you walked in here. You're my golden boy.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
This? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Let's go.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
You're lying.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there...
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Okay.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Ooh.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Okay.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Okay.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age... You did look like you were gonna collapse and die when I told you about your lost gun. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and... effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
It sounds like it.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Finally.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
Oh, this is done.
There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
Electrochemistry. Oh no. I don't want to quit drugs. No. I need drugs though. I heard that drugs would actually improve my stats and stuff. But at the moment I don't need it, so it's fine to have it for now. Is this the one? Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Oh, is this the guy? Key to the door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling and Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Ah, okay.
Where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our... I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for?
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
We're negotiating our share. Aye.
Oh, it's not about wage.
This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad.
No.
But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Okay.
He's probably in his container at the harbor. So head right on in there.
Yeah, I wish I already done.
Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Mañana sounds like a Mesk word, but he doesn't actually look much like a Mesk.
Mesk?
Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't look like a mask.
I'm not. I'm Bacholiero. Not all masks have the mask look either, you know. Things in the real world are a bit more fluid. Stuff ain't always what it appears to be.
Not a given name.
I'd say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we are getting so well acquainted.
Be honest with him. The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Alright then. Run! Oh, money on the floor.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too. Its bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor.
A Stas Ryko KK2, that's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
What happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Ryko.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style.
Ooh.
The James community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
I tried to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body, but my initial guess is the two are unrelated. People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that. 4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. Yes, detective?
Baby,
are you sure you're not Jimsk?
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way.
Okay, let's go. Oh, white tank top. Physical instrument. Yes, that's the way, man. Doesn't decrease anything, which is good.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice. If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount. I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy. On the stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippine cocaine was purple. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains, cocaine, beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay. Thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Shit.
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him. Not that he ever did in life either.
Okay, that's a lot of backstory. We could only do until this area. Okay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.